This is Dwarf Fortress. Don't let the graphics fool you, this is a very deep and rich game with miles of complexity. In this video, I'm going to go over your first steps and what I think you should do upon starting your first game. We will cover what you should build, what to look out for, zoning, wood, stone, mining, stockpiles, basic work orders, workshops, and the manager role. Note that what I teach here is by no means the absolute best and perfect way. I am just giving a way that I know that works and is effective. So take what you learned here, keep what you like, and if you find a better way, feel free to comment. I won't be talking about mods really, I am just focused on vanilla as it is. By the way, this is the Steam version. So if you are new, the first thing you should do after loading the world is to click play now. Select Fortress and pick the tutorial, even if you do not plan on doing the tutorial. This is because the computer will still pick an ideal spot automatically for you. Now, if you are very experienced or are doing something specific, you may not want to do this. For most situations, this is a great way to save time and mitigate risk. When you spawn in, if you are new, follow the tutorial. If you get stuck, click the red X. If you do not want to do the tutorial, then spam click the red X until the red alert pops up, then click the question mark. Then close each window. Once you have either opted out or finished the tutorial, if you have not already, dig one floor down. If your first layer is stone floor, you may want to restart if you cannot find either sand, loam, clay, or some other kind of dirt. When you've made sure the first layer is not stone, mine many layers down. There's no magic number here, but I strongly recommend not digging down to the last layer, at least until you expand your fortress and have a strong military. Dedicate the first floor of your fortress to resources. Start with a wood stockpile. Then mine out a space on the floor right underneath the wood stockpile for a carpenter's workshop. Next, mine a place with one wooden door and a wooden chair for a basic study. Then appoint a manager. The manager allows you to place the work orders you will need to automate production of many items. Then you will want to mine a place near the carpenter workshop for a stoneworker workshop. Next, make a stone stockpile next to the wood stockpile. Leave lots of room between for expansion of each stockpile. Now we can start making items that will help us organize the next things we are going to make. Mine out a place on the same floor as your wood stockpile for an everything stockpile. Set it to all at first, but then separate into several different stockpiles. A good setup is to have a stockpile for furniture, then a stockpile for most other things. Start making work orders for barrels. While doing this, mine out a place for a still if you do not already have one, a farm for plump helmets, and a room for about 3 stockpiles. Keep expanding your stockpiles, keep mining, keep chopping wood. At some point you're going to want to make a refuse stockpile. Make it above ground next to your entrance. Next, you want to take your carpentry workstation and put in a work order for menacing wood spikes. Place them on the ground around some rock doors that gate the base entrance. Speaking of rock doors, start making those as well as rock thrones, tables, statues, altars, and cabinets. Make sure you have work orders for wooden barrels, bins, and beds. Keep mining throughout all this. Once space has been cleared for your still, 3 stockpiles, and a farm, start placing them. Make a stockpile for just plump helmets and plump helmet spawn, a furniture stockpile that only stores barrels, then a stockpile for just plant drinks. You want these as close to your still as possible. Make a work order for brewing plant drinks. Only tell the order to brew if drinks are less than a large number that you think it will take a long time to get to, like 1,000. Don't put anything else for now. Make sure your farm is set to grow plump helmets for spring, summer, fall, and winter, all year long. Just plump helmets for now. Set up the suggested conditions at the bottom for your barrel making. Oh, by the way, make sure you set up your main stockpile to not take anything that is taken by another stockpile. If another stockpile has barrels, then your main stockpile should not. Again, stockpiles deserves its own video. So we have drinks set up so we do not die of thirst. Now if your area is somewhat safe, select a large area and gather all the plants that can be gathered. Do not make a zone, just do this once. Now you should have food. From here on out you can expand and play/learn the game. There is a lot more that I have not covered here. This is just a quick and dirty video to get your foot in the door. Again, as of this video, I plan on releasing a lot of content for this game in the future. Things like jobs, stockpiles, zones, migrants, the list goes on. If there is something you would like to see me cover, let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time.